Larry Holder, Jeff Duncan here with you at Qualcomm Stadium, and the Saints actually pick up a win in near miraculous fashion. They win 35-34, get off the losing schneid, 1-3, and obviously the Saints needed this badly, and it was something where you could tell relief in the locker room and some positive things finally going the Saints' way after 3 straight games of everything could go wrong and went wrong for this team.
Yeah, I mean, as improbable wins goes, this ranks up there with some of the most improbable wins I think the Saints have ever had. Drew Brees talked about it afterwards. Look, you're down 13 points on the road, don't even have the ball with 6.5 minutes left in the game, and you somehow get a win on the road, and you're not even that good a team to begin with.
Right.
You take it, and you go into the bye week 1-3 feeling really fortunate.
And look, defense struggled early. They made a bunch of changes. Craig Robertson at middle linebacker, Nate Stupar at weak side linebacker, Michael Maudie replacing Stephon Anthony, and the biggest one I'm sure fans were noticing, no Jarris Bird, Von Bell started. Sean Payton tried to downplay it, but it seemed like it took a little while for them to kind of get acclimated. We saw some busted coverages early, but in the second half, they really looked kind of like a revived unit out there.
Yeah, they put a lot of pressure on Phillip Rivers. They shut down the run completely. I think the Chargers averaged 1.8 yards a carry. That was critical, and they played really good red zone defense. Only allowed 2 touchdowns out of 4 trips in the red zone, and that was the difference in the game. The Saints got down there 5 times and scored 5 touchdowns. And that proved to be the difference. And look, the Saints know that they're just going to have to tread water on defense until they get some of these starters and regulars back. And this unit that's out there today, that's about as good as you could expect from the players that are on the field.
Right, and you mentioned Drew Brees. Emotional day for him. Of course, we're back at the scene where his career almost ended 11 years ago. And look, the players knew it. I think this stadium knew it. Even Charger fans knew it. And look, they were people wearing Chargers Brees jerseys. Like,
right.
So people still like him here, and he was able to come back and kind of erase the demons and pick up a win here.
Yeah, he's now 3-0 against his former team, and afterward, and this was, of course, his first game back in San Diego against the Chargers. And afterward, I mean, he was emotional. He almost teared. He was tearing up in the post-game press conference. I think, talking about what it meant to him. And look, afterwards he went and ran around the stadium with a victory lap. So it obviously meant a lot to him, and especially the way it occurred for him to get a win. And now he gets to go back home here with a bye week on tap. Drew Brees is staying here in town and going to stay at his Del Mar home. So he'll sleep well tonight, I'm sure.
And you mentioned the bye week coming up. Maybe get some healthy guys back from injuries. And look, 1-3, obviously better than 0-4. The Saints are still a struggling team, but they were able to pick up a win today. And who knows? Look, they play Carolina next, and Carolina has been struggling for sure.
Well, I mean, look, Carolina, the Saints, and Tampa Bay all 1-3 right now. So the Saints are actually tied for second, if you want to look at it with the glass.
What a rosy outlook.
That's right. At least they're in it. And I think more than anything, what today did was it validated all the stuff that Sean Payton's been saying about, having some resiliency and some grit. We hear him talk about that word a lot. They're not that talented. And when they get against the league's elite teams, I think they're going to be really up against it. But in a game like this, 2 teams that are really struggling. The Saints hung in there and managed to get a victory. So I think it's a positive all the way around.
Yep. So check out all of our coverage of Saints Chargers, and through the bye week we'll have a bunch of stuff on NOLA.com, and of course in our print editions of the Times-Picayune. So for Larry Holder, for Jeff Duncan, thanks for joining us.